Setup wise, this is the after on the right hand side, very good. Talk about that line kind of through the lead shoulder down to the goal ball, that's good. This one was a little bit kind of pronounced forward slightly, so that generally puts a little bit of tension on this right side because your right arm's reaching a bit further than it wants to. Okay. Now in terms of the swing on the left, the before, certainly staying nice and centred. Left shoulder movements there, good, but backswing length for me just a little bit on the shorter side, possibly because there's a little bit of tension, not trying to go too far. So the practice at home you've been doing, and then through the ball now you can see your arms as you come through, all quite tight and quite tucked up there. Okay, post impact to about there, as you can see, all very close yet. Now, one on the right hand side, a lot more free in terms of the movement. Not really swaying off the ball, but making a much better turn. The left shoulder going down. Club now travelling at a length we want to try and see it. The club for me, ideally with this club, needs to go beyond your head. Whereas before it was kind of in here somewhere, being over there now, you're just creating a bit more leverage and more power. And then through the ball now, that hip's going to move, as you can see. The lower half kind of like moving to target, a bit of a separation. Back into the golf ball, good striking. Look how much more width now post impact. That's chalking. I mean, from there to there. From there to there, that's probably another frame maybe. There you go, it's about the same. There you go. There's your two differences there. I mean, that one there's much wider, and then the resulting through the swing, nice and balanced up on that left side. Where this one now, you kind of get there, but your arm just can't get around because it's so tight, chest, shoulder, and armpit here. Your arm just can't get over your shoulder. When it's loose and free, like, well, okay, I can do that. So the flexibility is definitely there to get round there. And that there's a very good position. And the strike on that was, very good. So I think you probably don't feel it when it's the tucked up one, because it's such a small margin from good to bad in terms of like maybe 1.5 inches from centre's club, pinged off the side there. But understanding when you get that, if you say on the range, if you have one, go, okay, fine, forget it. When you're doing obviously full shots. If you're warming up, I would suggest perhaps warming up with these smaller swings with both clubs. Start with a few wedges and stuff and build up to a full swing. Then go to your 8-iron, start with a few smaller swings, build up to a full swing. Go to your hybrid, start with a few small, give it like 3 or 4, I think it'll be like 20 or so, just a few swings to get a contact and then build it up. If when you're doing the full swings and you get one like that, you go, okay, fine, one's fine. If it's 3, 4, 5, 6, you go, well, hang on a second, go back to smaller swings or go back to a different golf just to get the confidence back with that strike. Don't just keep standing there pounding the sideboard and going, because you just get frustrated and you'll just get tighter and tighter, won't you? And you know from your point of view, tension is always going to be something that you as a ex-rugby player will always have, just generally because that's the way you're built, isn't it? So that's kind of your MO. If things aren't going well, hit it harder, yeah? It's like, I'm just going to whack it, and it's like the tension's there, because of the muscle mass and strength that you have, it's like you want to try so bloody hard to hit that golf ball, you try to almost like overpower it, rather than, that's good, left shoulder down is nice, your low point's going to be good, and now it's just feeling that left hip and body movement, which changes your arm direction this way, and when your arms kind of go outwards, it goes a bit higher. When they go inwards, you either slice it or you toe end it, as this one in this case you can see now sort of catching the side of the golf ball there. Now this left arm now has moved inwards, so you catch the top of the golf ball and it just pings off sideways. So yeah, 3 wood, let's give it a whirl.